Hi everyone, Queen Tay here. Today we are going to work on opening our shoulders, opening our hearts, stretching out. I know sometimes we can feel some tension in our shoulders and we carry a lot of stress in our upper, like our neck and our upper back and shoulders are like our traps. So today we're going to work on some stretches and yoga moves and tools that you can take with you throughout your day. Hop on your mat, get on something comfy, and I'll see you in a few. So today we will start out in a comfortable seat. That can look like this, that can be on your behind or your butt. You can be seated however you choose to, whatever a comfortable seat is for you. So let's take a minute. We always like to start our practice with getting grounded, taking some deep breaths in through our nose. And just take a big sigh out your mouth. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. This time, I want you to inhale as you squeeze your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Exhale, sigh it out with a big drop. One more time. Inhale. Exhale any stress. You know what? Let's do it one more time just for the sake of really getting all that stress. So inhale any negative feelings, anxiety, anger, frustration, and exhale it all out and let it drop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So from your comfortable seat, I want you to inhale those arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale as you twist to the left, dropping the left hand behind you. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop that right hand behind you. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale one more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands plant wherever they fall. So from here, I want you to take your left hand. It could be mirrored. You want to place it on the right side of your head, just gently. I want you to just give your neck a little bit of love, nothing forceful. You can gaze towards that top right corner just to feel a deeper stretch, making sure your shoulders are down and away from your ears. You should feel a nice stretch in between your neck and your shoulder blade. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, let's do the other side, taking the right hand to the left side of the face or head. Gaze to that left top corner. Continuing to breathe, breathing into any areas that you feel stress, anxiety, or just tightness. Giving your body some love. Inhale the head back to center. From here, I want you to bring both hands behind the head as you clasp both hands together. I want you to twist, or push I should say, the shoulder blades towards the back of the room. And as you press the back of the head into your hands and the hands into the back of the head, you should feel a nice stretch. Again, pushing those shoulder elbows towards the back of the room. Inhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Continuing to breathe. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly release. From here, you can take your towel or your strap. I brought a towel just so that you can see how you would roll up your towel and utilize your towel. So you can take the towel into your right hand, bring your right arm behind you, and then clasp the towel. I'm going to give you a view back here with your left hand. And I want you to crawl your fingers up the towel as much as you can. Again, pushing those elbows towards the back of the room. You should feel a nice deep stretch here. If it suits you and it's in your practice today, you can clasp fingers. I'm going to turn back around. So feeling that deep stretch in the back of the triceps and the back of the arm. Beautiful. Slowly release. Inhale those arms all the way up again. Exhale, you can take your towel or your strap into your left hand this time. Bring that left arm overhead, and again, bring your right arm behind you. It looks like this. Walk your fingers up the strap. And again, if you can clasp your fingers, feel free to do that as well. Beautiful. One more breath. Good job. Slowly release your strap or your towel. You can put it at the top of your mat. So in your comfortable seat, let's find a cross-legged position. Here I want you to inhale the arms up. And let's just reach it forward. Let's crawl our hands to the left side of your mat. Inhale your fingers back to center. Exhale to the left. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. This time I want you to inhale to a rise. Exhale, let's roll over into our cat-cow position. So adding a little bit of change. Let's inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze as we roll through a few cat-cows. And if you follow me, you know this is something I always like to do to warm up. Exhale, push all that air away. Inhale to drop the belly, lift that gaze up. Exhale, push the ground away. Navel tucks into the spine. Inhale, let's drop that belly one more time. Exhale, blow all the air out. Create space in the back of the shoulder blades. Inhale to a neutral spine. So from here, I want you to walk your hands out into what we call a puppy pose, allowing the chest to melt to the mat. Chin comes to the mat. Let the knees and hips stay high. You should feel a deep stretch in that upper back and the shoulders. You can wiggle yourself back and forth just to kind of warm and loosen up those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Take a few more breaths here. On your next inhale, allow your chest to come forward and let the pelvis touch the mat as you come into a Sphinx pose here. Beautiful. Feeling the stretch in that back. Shoulders down and away from your ears, gazes forward, toenails pressing into the mat. From here, I want you to allow yourself to come to your mat. You can bring that right cheek to your mat, bring the arms out into a T formation as they come out long in front of you. So you can watch or listen very closely as you place your arms out and palms facing down on the floor. I want you to rotate the left hip, bringing that left foot behind the left calf muscle. So your left foot should be planted on the ground. This left fingertip, or your left fingertips, can be reaching out long in front of you. Or you can keep it in front of your face. Feeling that deep stretch. Stacking the hips on top of each other. You should feel it all the way in your right shoulder. Feeling that stretch. Beautiful. Walking those fingertips back towards the front of the face. Allow yourself to roll back onto the mat. Bringing your arms out into a T formation. If you need to sway your hips back and forth just to release anything that you might feel free to do so. And from here, I want you to now roll that right hip to stack on top of the left as you bring the left foot behind you. Again, let the right fingertips come towards that right corner of the mat. Slowly bringing those fingertips back towards the front of the face. Slowly roll onto your belly. This time, placing your hands by your rib cage. Sending the hips back up as we come into our tabletop position. So from here, we're going to thread the needle. So what that looks like is, inhale to bring those left fingertips towards the ceiling. As you exhale, let's thread that hand underneath the right. Again, you can bring the right fingertips to the top of your mat. If you want to add a little dynamic, you can step the left foot out and work on your core balance. From here, you can bring that knee back to the mat, walk your fingers back in front of your face. Inhale to reach those arms back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring those hands to the mat. Do that on the other side. Take your right hand, reach it high towards the ceiling. Exhale as you bring it through. Thread that needle underneath. Let the right cheek plant. Walk those fingertips, the left fingertips towards the top left corner of your mat. Again, for added dynamic, you can stretch out that right foot, or you can keep it planted here. Did you feel a deep stretch in that lower back and that shoulder blade, upper back, actually the entire of the spine? This is a great twist. From here, slowly walk your fingertips towards your face. Plant your hands. Inhale that right hand back towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back to the mat. Beautiful. From here, let's tuck our toes under. Send the hips high. Downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out here. It's your first downward dog of the day or during this practice. You add a little twist variation in here if you choose. Feel that in my lower back, my body needs it. And then slowly come to stillness. Letting your chest melt down towards your thighs, just giving your shoulders just a little bit more love and space. Slowly tiptoe your feet towards the top of the mat to meet your hands. From here, let's either let our arms hang like empty coat sleeves or shirt sleeves and just sway back and forth. As you inhale, slowly rise up one vertebrae at a time. Let this be the slowest movement that you have done today. Be very intentional, letting your head be the last thing to rise. Beautiful. And as you inhale here, bring your palms to face the front of your mat and let's come into a Tadasana pose, our mountain pose. Keeping our core engaged, tucking that belly in and up towards the heart. Knees are lifted, but no tension, just engaging. Chin is parallel with the mat, feet are about hip width apart. And let's come to your intention that you want to set for today. Whether it's morning time, afternoon time, or evening time when you're completing this practice, just think about the intention that you want to set for yourself. Beautiful. As we set up for our sun salutation A, or I should say our classical sun salutation. As we inhale, as we set up for our classical sun salutation, reach those arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, let's fold it forward. Inhale, lifting halfway. Navel tucked into spine. Exhale, fold it. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, reach those arms up. Ribs are tucked in. Pelvis is tucked in, belly tucked in. Engaged as you sink the hips forward. You feel the stretch in that front quad. As you exhale, let's clasp the hands behind you. And let's reach back. Just giving your shoulder, again, some love. Remembering to keep that navel tucked in towards the spine. Keep everything engaged. Sliding the fist down the back of the right thigh. Inhale as you release. Reach those arms up. One more time. Exhale. Plant the hands. Let's step back into a high plank. From here, drop your knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale. Come up for a baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, send the hips high, downward facing dog. This time, I want to lift the right leg, bring that knee towards your nose on an exhale, step between your hands, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, reach those arms up, sinking the pelvis forward, belly tucked in. As you exhale, clasp those hands behind you, and again, reach back. As you feel the stretch, fist slides down that left hamstring. Welcome any wiggles or wobbles that you may have during this practice or during this pose. Release as you inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's flow through another vinyasa. From here, you can come to a low plank on an exhale. Inhale. For upward facing dog. Exhale, hips come high, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, just tiptoe the toes forward as you come into a seated position. Beautiful. From here, I want you to reach the arms out wide, as if you're giving someone a big old hug. But instead, I want you to reach that right arm over. Let the left hand come to the right wrist and give yourself a little stretch. Here, reach that right arm behind you. Press that elbow down towards your spine. Again, feel the stretch in the back of the hamstring and in the side body. Here, reach that right arm behind you. Press that elbow down towards your spine. Again, feel and stretch in the back of the hamstring and in the side body. Slowly inhale to release. Exhale, hands down to the mat. And just give your shoulders a little wiggle to release. Let's inhale those arms back out. As you exhale, send that left hand across the chest. Allow that right hand to grab the left wrist, or just slightly give your arm a little bit more pressure just to give it a little bit of stretch. Again, if it ever hurts, please don't do it. Continuing to breathe. On your next inhale, let's reach that arm up. Exhale. Bring that left arm behind you. Allow the right hand to come to the top of the elbow. Again, just gently giving a little assistance in your stretch. Beautiful, beautiful. Inhale, reach both of those arms up. Exhale, fold them down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. So today, I want to thank you for sharing your practice. That concludes today's shoulder opening practice. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for any future videos that you might want to see. I love to hear feedback, any kind of content or any questions or concerns that you may have. Please drop a comment below. I will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much again for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.